Cindy Kuhn, and I'm the director of the Habitat for Humanity ReStore in Davenport, Iowa. The ReStore opened in the end of 2002, and we are a building reuse store, retail store, open to the public. And our mission is twofold. We support the work of Habitat for Humanity, and we try to keep good materials out of the landfills. In the process of what we do, we take in donations, which that's pretty much most of what you see in the store anytime you come in will be something that's been donated to us. We take donations from contractors, from homeowners, from businesses, and those donations then get turned into inventory. We process those and put them out for sale to the public. We sometimes like to think of our store as like a Goodwill store, only with building products. So it's kind of a fun place to shop. You never know what you're going to find when you come in to shop. And we never know what's going to be here. Every day is like Christmas. There's something new all the time. But the two mission portions, again, are we like to save things from the landfill because too many good things are thrown away every day that somebody else might be able to use. Those things can be building products, appliances, and we've recently added furniture to our inventory. So anyone that has good building products in good shape, or appliances that are newer than about 8 years old, or furniture that's still in good shape, we appreciate the donations of those kinds of things. And then that gets to help support Habitat for Humanity. We take those items here in the ReStore and we resell them to the public, and that gets the proceeds after our expenses support the work of Habitat for Humanity in the Quad Cities. Build more than 6 houses in the Quad Cities, which is exciting, and we've been able to divert almost 6 million pounds from area landfills, so that's really, really interesting too. We're proud of all those statistics. I need them. Okay. Let's see. The ReStore in the Quad Cities was the first ReStore in the state of Iowa, and now there are 7 others in the state of Iowa. So that's exciting, and we join about 700 ReStores across the country, all supporting the work of Habitat for Humanity. If you are interested in donating products, our donors drop off their materials anytime during our business hours, and that would be Wednesday through Saturday. During the time that we're open, we ask people to bring things in about up until a half hour before we close. So our website is www.restoreqc.org, and that has all of our hours and a phone number and things like that if somebody needs to find out exactly what our hours are and when to donate. But we can also come pick up donations if that's something that you're not able, if you have something that you're not able to bring in. The other thing that we do in terms of taking donations is we've been able to harvest from homes that are ready to be demolished. So if somebody knows of a home or a building that's near a church, for instance, or a school, or in your neighborhood and it's going to be torn down, often we're able to go in and get the items that we can sell from that, and then they don't end up going to the landfill. We are public. Our first day of the week that we're open is Wednesday, and on Wednesday we're open from 10 till 7, so that's our late night. If you can't come during the day, Wednesday evening is often a popular time. Thursday and Friday we're open from 10 till 5, and then on Saturday we're open from 10 until 3 o'clock. So that's when we're available for shoppers. We do take many forms of payment. We're able to process credit cards. We do MasterCard, we do Visa, Discover, we take checks or cash, of course. So we try to make it easy for you to shop here. There are a lot of people that come pretty much every week because you never know what you're going to find, and sometimes you have to come often because it won't be here today, but something really neat will show up tomorrow. So we have a lot of people that just come and kind of cruise the store every week, once or twice, and check out what we have. Our prices, we try to set our prices at anywhere from 25 to 50% of retail value. If it's a used item, we try for it to be about a quarter of what it would have been if you purchased it at the store. If it's a new item, we try to market half of what you'll find in a retail store. One of the things that's real interesting at the ReStore is sometimes you find products that are really of higher quality than just the regular box stores, because we get donations from really, really nice high-end kinds of businesses. So we really reduce those prices, usually even lower, and you get the best deals sometimes on the really high-end kind of product. So anyone can shop here. We like to have any people from all walks of life, and that's typically who we have coming through the door. Sometimes people see things on the Home and Garden channel, and they're coming to find some real interesting little article that they can make into something crafty. Often we have landlords who come because they're needing to repair and do a lot of maintenance in their buildings, and so that's often a good bit of our clientele. Another type of customer that we see often are people who live in older homes, and they come in and they're able to find a door or particular light fixture or a register cover, maybe a doorknob, something like that, that matches what they have in their house. And that's really cool, because if you were to have gone out and custom made a door for an older home, sometimes it gets into the hundreds of dollars. And when you shop here, you usually can get it for under $100, and sometimes more like $25 or $35. So that's always fun for us to see somebody be able to find something that's going to match what they have at home, and they get a real bargain in the process. One of the joys of working in this business is the people that we get to work for or work with. A lot of them are volunteers. So when we come to work, there are a number of us who are paid staff, a few paid staff, but most of the people that you'll see in the ReStore are retirees. Sometimes they're students, sometimes they're just people between jobs or things like that. And really, they make the Habitat ReStore work. We wouldn't be able to do what we do without the great work of the volunteers. And a lot of them come maybe once or twice a week. Sometimes they come once a month. It's pretty much, we're pretty flexible about the volunteering that we allow. It's really a privilege for me to be a part of the business that we're in, because every day is like Christmas. Get to work with a fabulous group of people. We're saving a lot of things from landfills, and that feels good. And we're supporting a great cause in the Quad Cities. The Habitat for Humanity organization has built about 70 houses in the Quad Cities. And another thing that's kind of fun for me is just a little bit of what we produce here, or a little bit of the money that we make here, does get sent to Habitat International to build houses in other parts of the world. So one of the things I like to talk about is when we were little kids, we all had often sat there at the table with cold peas on our plates, and our mothers said to eat those peas because there are starving children somewhere in India or China. And we couldn't figure out a way to get those peas to the kids that needed it somewhere. But in a small way, what we do here in the ReStore is when we save something from being thrown away here, a little bit of that gets turned into cash and really can go far away where we can't go, and can help some people far away in other places. So that's a good feeling too. It's a great organization to be a part of. Since we opened more than 8 years ago, the Quad Cities has been really supportive of the concept of the ReStore. There are people who shopped with us then and have still continued to come back time and time again to shop here. Many of them have told us things like they wouldn't have been able to do a renovation if it hadn't been for us, and so that's a good feeling. When we first started, we operated out of the same facility, but we only were operating out of 12,000 square feet in this building. And over the years, we added another 4,000 square feet, and then recently we've gone up to 27,000 square feet. So we are more than double the size that we were 8 years ago when we started. And that's really a tribute to the donors in the Quad City area that have been so generous with giving us merchandise. And then the shoppers who come and find things and then tell their friends and really support us in that way too. And of course, the volunteers who move all this stuff back and forth. I mean, 6 million pounds of stuff over the years has been a lot of moving things. So it's been a great community effort from a lot of different folks, and we're really grateful for that. Diane Schreiner is our customer service and outreach manager, and she will tell a little bit about the actual merchandise that we have here in the store, and what some of the things are that you're likely to find here. Every day is different, so since we don't order merchandise, it's going to be different than what you see here, but this is a good representation of what you might find at the ReStore. This is Diane Schreiner, and Diane is our customer service and an outreach manager, and she'll tell a little bit more about what specifically you might be able to find if you come to the ReStore.
Hi, welcome to the ReStore. I'm going to talk about some things that you might see on any given day. As Cindy told you earlier, our inventory changes daily. Things come and go pretty quickly around here, so if there is something you're interested in when you come and shop, it's best to buy it then because it may not be here when you come back. And that's what kind of makes it fun. You know, it's almost like a treasure hunt when you get here. Also, when you come and shop, if you come with your open mind, and we may not have exactly what you were looking for, but we might have something that's pretty close or something that might work instead. So keep an open mind. We're going to talk about when you first come into the store. The first thing you see is probably going to be appliances. We just started taking appliances about 1.5 years ago. They've been great sellers for us. We have a lot of guidelines and standards to meet. When you donate an appliance, less than 10 years has to be working. Obviously, we can't sell something that doesn't work. And we can tell you that usually over the phone or when we come and pick up your item too. The guys will explain all that to you. Something else you're going to want to check when you first come into the ReStore are the colors of price tag. That's how we move our merchandise. We put certain colors on sale every month, and those colors change monthly. This month, for example, we have pink tagged items at 50%. Blue tagged items are 75% off. That's off the original price. You can find some amazing bargains if you just look for them. Price tags are brightly colored. You really can't miss them. Check the colors when you come in. You'll probably get a pretty good bargain. Lights and light fixtures are a huge part of what we sell here at the ReStore. We take a lot of them in as donations. People seem to change them out a lot. And we almost always have a great selection. You can probably find something to update, or if you're looking for antique ones that would fit in your old home, be sure and stop by. We have quite a variety almost all the time. Fixtures come in all different sizes, kinds, ages. We try to make sure that they work before they come out onto the floor for sale. We do have quite a variety. Anything from a crystal chandelier down to a wall sconce, contemporary wall sconce. You're bound to find it here. We get quite a few as donations. It really pays to stop in and look before you go to a big box store. Come and check out our inventory. It changes quite often. If you have something in mind and the size in mind and the kind of light fixture you're looking for, we probably have it. Something I get excited about at the ReStore is when we get antiques in as donations. I just think it's fun. It's fun for me to think about where they've been, the life they've had before they get here. And a lot of people get really excited about it because we have one-of-a-kind items. We would have hardware on a door from, say, the 1920s that you can't find anymore, that they don't manufacture anymore. We may have it here at the store. The light fixtures, sinks, clawfoot tubs, we do get those kinds of things as donations, so it really pays to come and look if that's what you need for your home. One of the other fun parts of my job is when we get things from another era in, and we like to put that stuff together and showcase it. And it is really hot right now to have things from the 70s, from the 60s. And if you're into that kind of decorating, if you're putting on a play or a program where you need vintage items, we carry quite a bit of that here at the ReStore. Lots of people are doing their own home improvements these days. Plumbing is a big one. Some things you should hire a professional for, but there are certain plumbing small plumbing jobs you can do yourself, and we probably have what you need to do that. We carry a large variety of faucets, small items you need for your plumbing, hoses, clamps, things like that. Come and take a look. It's quite a variety. This department kind of contracts and expands all the time, and because we will get a big donation of a lot of things that someone's cleared out of their home, and a lot of it is still useful, and so it's good to give it another life. It's have 3 jacuzzis and a couple of bathtubs. They're a great bargain. You should come and check them out. Flooring is another big department here at the ReStore. We have laminate, ceramic, carpet, and hardwood flooring. You may not find a huge quantity of it, but you can certainly find enough to do a small entryway or even a small room at any given time. If you want to mix and match, that's also something people do with any of our flooring materials. It's fun. It opens up your mind to other things, and it gives you a new direction to go in. Hardwood flooring is expensive. If you just need a box of it, we may have what you need. It comes in a lot of different varieties. If you have already done your hardwood flooring and have half a box left over, we'll take it as a donation. Someone else can use that half box or even a whole box or a couple of boxes. It's good for entryways, walls, bathrooms. It's a great do-it-yourself project. With a little bit of practice, anybody can install ceramic tile. A tile, which we only get every once in a blue moon. We happen to have a large supply of it right now. It's wonderful tile. It's pretty rare in this area and expensive. We happen to have quite a bit of it. We have old tile, new tile, VCT tile, which is a vinyl product, also easy to put down, ceramic, terracotta, all different kinds. You're bound to find something you want. Cabinets and doors are also a huge part of what we sell here at the ReStore and what we take as donations. Doors are really in high demand. I have found since I've been working here, a lot of people need to fix a door, need to replace a door, or are replacing all the doors in their home because they just want a different style. So when that happens, we take the doors that they're taking out and we put them out on the floor for sale, and they go to another home and get a new life. At any given time, we've got really nice solid doors. We've got doors in frames. We have bifold doors like these louvered ones that would look great on a closet. Bifold doors like these louvered ones that are in a jamb would be great in a closet or at an entryway in front of a closet. We also have entry doors, inside doors, outside doors. Also, when you're looking for doors and when you're shopping here, look at the price tag. Our price tags are special for doors. They have the width and the length of the door, and that's important. You're going to need to take your measurements before you come to the store so you know what size door to buy. In addition to doors, we have door hardware, hinges, knobs, locks, all sorts of things you need to install your door and to make it nice and secure and look good. If your house does not have a storm door, you're probably wanting one. Storm doors are great to have. It lets air into the home. We generally have a good supply of storm doors here at the ReStore. We will have metal ones, like this newer one here. Very heavy, nice door, $30. Quite a bargain. We also will take wooden storm doors like this, a little bit old-fashioned if you have that type of house. They don't always fall down like that, sometimes. We'll also carry a huge variety of outside doors, front doors, back doors, whichever ones you need. These are kind of a specialty here at ReStore. You're not going to find this or that in any other place, I can guarantee. Speaking of unique doors, we have this beautiful stained glass, leaded stained glass, brand new entryway door. In case you were thinking that everything here at the ReStore is used, this is something that's new. It was the wrong size, so the people couldn't use it, so they gratefully donated it to us, and someone would get quite a bargain on that. Next, we're going to go into furniture, which is also a combination of new and used items. We've been taking furniture at the ReStore for about 8 months, and sales have been fantastic. And our donations have also been equally as fantastic. I've been really impressed with the donations that people bring in. And we take new and used furniture, and this is a great example of each. This piece, it's had a rough life. It's got a few problems with it, but it's still a decent piece of wood furniture. Would look great in anybody's entryway or in your dining room. It's got a lot of storage options, but it's old and it's used. This piece, this wonderful chair, brand new out of the box, a misorder that a commercial business couldn't use, and generously donated it to us. We are taking all kinds of furniture. There's a list of what we do and don't take on our website. If you have any questions whatsoever, you can call the store. We can usually tell you over the phone. We also do pickups of furniture. We can come to your home in the Quad Cities. We can come and pick up your items. We have really nice truck drivers, and they'd be happy to come and pick up your item and leave you a receipt for your tax purposes. Furniture donations are not only for the home, donations and sales are not only for the home, but also for the office or your home office, whatever you desire. We have right now a lot of these 4-door file cabinets, very nice and sturdy. Some of them come with keys and they lock, so it's nice and secure. Desks, chairs, cabinets, computer cabinets, anything like that are good donations. You won't find a better price on furniture in the Quad Cities, we don't think. We try to keep our furniture standards fairly high. The file cabinet that you just saw is only $30, and they're very sturdy, very nice. Our furniture inventory changes daily. Stuff moves in and out. I've never seen inventory that moves quite so quickly, but people get excited about things and they find a good bargain, and we try and price them for our shoppers to buy. We don't like things to sit on the floor, so we try and keep things moving. Come in all shapes, sizes, colors, and conditions, and we have all different kinds of cabinets at any given time here at the ReStore. If you just need a small one in your laundry room, we probably have that. If you're looking for an entire kitchen set, we do get those occasionally, an entire matching set of cabinets. We price them low enough so that they're very affordable. And if you don't like the way it looks, it's really easy to change out the hardware. We have new hardware here in the store. Or paint them. It's really easy to do. And we always have paint brushes, new paint brushes here in the ReStore. Rollers. Typically we will have paint on the shelves as well. It freshens up any old cabinet, makes it look brand new. Spring collection of drop-in sinks is now in. If you're looking for a color sink, we've probably got it here. ReStore, if you see a sink or a cabinet that you would like to have, be sure and let one of the staff know. We'd be more than happy to lift it onto a cart and help you load it into your vehicle. My rate just went way up. One of our more unusual donations here at the ReStore were several pallets of boots. They're really a good bargain at $5 each. You know, if you're out there in the mud, what do you need? Boots. I'm sorry. The heart and soul in building material. And of course, nothing is more central to building material than lumber. We try to carry as much as we can. It's a very popular item. We have sheet good lumber. We have 2x4s, 2x6s, a lot of wood trim that's behind me now. If you just have a small project, you need a couple of 2x4s, be sure and stop by. If you need one 4x4 piece of plywood, we probably have that, and we'll have it at a lot less price than you pay elsewhere. We always have quite a variety of lumber, long, short, big, small. It pays to come in, and it pays to come in very often. The window and siding section of the store, this section keeps expanding. We keep getting quite a few donations of siding and windows, which is wonderful. A lot of people are looking to replace windows, and windows can be super expensive to replace. So if you're looking for a window and you're not real particular about what size you get, and windows are something you can kind of fudge on the size a little bit, be sure and stop in. It changes all the time. We haven't had time to show you everything in the store today, so be sure and stop in and ask any of the staff if you have any questions.